get new quotes from all the other print shops again. And I'm like, what? Are you freaking joking? Like, they're playing games. Like, I don't need this. Like, I'm freaking busy. So I was like, they rubbed me the wrong way. Like, I don't want to deal with them no more. Oh my gosh, this might be the job from hell. After loading up like 20 plus boxes into my truck, playing Tetris, getting it just right to make this delivery on time, I'm leaving my property, driving off. The low tire sensor comes on my car where the tire should be at like 37. It was at 16, so I got a freaking flat tire. Called my dad to see if he thinks I can make it into town, which is like 20-30 miles away. He said, no, turn back, go get my truck. So after like packaging all these shirts in their individual like department for this office, like packaging it was like a nightmare. It wasn't just like box up by size, it was like box up, pull all these different sizes. It was crazy. After doing that, then I load them up in my truck, get the flat tire. Now I gotta offload them from my truck, load them up in my dad's truck, and I'm headed to the customer now. This job from beginning to end has kind of, the only good thing about this job was that it was a one color front, one color back. Let me tell you all the rest of the story on this job. Hey, what's going on, guys? So we win this bid for this job. We go above and beyond for the quote, for the price, the samples, we get them in their hands. The customer disappears, shops around still. I'm like, what's the deal with that? And I know I got ink on me, and I think I got ink on me here. So this customer from a government office emails us. They were clear that it was white t-shirts, black ink on the front, black ink on the back. Like, it doesn't get any easier than that. So I'm like, oh, for sure we got to do this job. I'm gonna price it so low that they don't even want to look around nowhere else, that no one's gonna come close to our price. So I immediately send them a quote, a formal quote with a great price. It was almost like one of those emails you get that's like a scam email that says, we need 1,000 t-shirts, white t-shirts with black ink, and tell us how you want payment. You know those scam emails you get that you just gotta avoid and ignore? It was like one of those, but I knew that this was like a local office. It was in my county, a government office. So I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, I know these people. Like, immediately I pick up the phone and I call them just to let them hear my voice and let them know I'm here for them. If they have any questions, you know. And really I wanted to know like where they needed to be on price so that I could just make sure we were beating it and they weren't needing to shop around anymore. She gives me what they paid. She finally gives me what they paid last year. Easy. I think my first quote already beat that price. They're like, we're gonna go with you. So we won the bid. So I think they even sent like a formal email out that said, Success Print Shop has won the bid. Thank you for everybody who participated. I don't know, it's kind of weird that they did that. But then I get an email and they're like, hey, we want to make sure it's a white t-shirt. We want to make sure it's not see-through. So we want to make sure it's like a good thickness. It's 700 shirts. I don't want to like just be like, oh, this is going to be a good shirt and just assume that it's going to work for them. So I immediately order like 5 samples, 5 different garments, 5 different styles, 5 different fabric weights, just so they can choose the one that they like. I order those samples, I get them sent to me so that I could go personally deliver them, put them in their hands. They can meet me, we can say hi, they can know who I am, they can know that I'm there for them. Yeah, so it was all good. I think that same day, not in that moment when I delivered the shirts, but that same day they were like, oh, we like this one. It ended up being like the Porting Company PC 54. So I was like, perfect, great garment, budget friendly, the whole thing. I was like, great option. And then like, I'm like, go ahead and give me sizes. And then like a week passes, I don't hear from them. So I'm like, I follow up and they're like, actually, how much would it be for colored garments? So they want to go from white to colored garments. And I look and there's like a 25-cent difference, but I'm like, I just want to move on from this job. So I was like, and I said, you know, this is typically going to be like 25 cents more, but don't even worry about it. We're happy to be working with y'all. You know, hopefully we can work together in the future. Like, we're here for y'all. You know, keep the price. We'll keep them at the same white t-shirt price. Then I don't hear from them. So I had to follow up again. And their response freaking blew me away. I was like, what in the world? They're like, hey, Jonathan, since we changed from white to a colored garment, now we need to get new quotes from all the other print shops again. And I'm like, what? Are you freaking joking? Like, you want to give all the other print? I actually like delivered garments to y'all, met y'all personally, got you 5 different garments. So at that point, I'm like, no, screw this. That's crazy. Like, I can't believe, like, I actually called my customer service rep just to vent. Yeah, screw that. Like, so I'm basically done. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm not even gonna like reply to them. And then I think like a couple weeks passed, maybe less. And then they're like, hey, Jonathan, we're actually gonna go with you on this job still. So we still end up winning the bid. It's just like annoying how I went above and beyond for them, and then they still wanted to go shop around to other print shops. But yeah, guys, that's just the crazy screen printing industry that we're in. That's just the crazy game we're in. There's so many other print shops. Like, you can never stop trying to go above and beyond for your customer and to win every bid and every quote, because there's just, you know, everybody has a cousin or a brother-in-law who prints t-shirts. So don't ever stop, even if you have a bad experience with someone who screws you over, even though you went above and beyond on the quote. Like, keep pushing, keep trying to get all the business you can. It was at 16, so I got a freaking flat tire. Any print shop owner, any business owner just knows this is how it goes. You have your plan for the day, you have your agenda for the day, and it just like gets totally wrecked. Like, I didn't think packaging these all up the way they needed to was gonna take as long as it did, but it did. It took forever. So anyway, but I was still about to hit the customer's time deadline, so it was all good. I was driving, got the flat tire, but like, I had so much other stuff I had planned to do today, working on the business and not so much in the business. But here I am now. I gotta fix my flat tire later. What a massive waste of time. But yeah, this is like the real deal crap that like business owners and entrepreneurs deal with on a day-to-day, week-by-week basis. And you gotta just almost like prepare your mind. Like, I don't know about y'all, but on Sundays I get the Sunday scaries every Sunday. I'll be enjoying my Friday, enjoying my Saturday, enjoying my Sunday morning, and around 4 or 5 p.m. like it surprises me every time. Like, I don't expect it to be coming, and like around 4 or 5 p.m. I get this like dread on like, oh my gosh, like how's this week gonna go? What's gonna happen? And it's like that, like in the print, or at least I don't know. And it's crazy because I have so many systems in place for my business that like I shouldn't feel this way. I really do. But there's always something, like an equipment, it could be an employee schedule, it could be a tight deadline, it could be, those are really the main 3 big ones that really get me. But yeah, that's it for today's video. If y'all want to see more videos like this, more screen printing, more behind the scenes of a print shop, entrepreneurship, business life, make sure you subscribe so you can catch the next videos. All right, we'll catch you on the next one. So I just got the tire changed. Typically, I would have taken that to Discount Tire. They would have fixed it for me for free, but I didn't want a chance driving it. It had that big screw, it's super flat. It's never been that flat, so I thought it was just safer to change it myself. And now I'll take it to Discount Tire for them to patch up. Hopefully they can patch it up and I don't need a new one.